Immigration from the former Soviet Union occurred in waves. The first group began immigrating at the beginning of the 20th century. A second wave came over following World War II, and the most recent wave of Russian immigrants began coming to the United States and Oregon in 1988. The largest groups of immigrants came in 1992 and 1996, after which immigration began to trail off. Many immigrants in the most recent wave were religious refugees, mainly Jewish and evangelical Christians, seeking religious freedom. Orthodox Christianity is currently the dominant religion in Russia, and many evangelical Christians have been persecuted and imprisoned due to religious differences. Many of these religious refugees were invited to come to Oregon by sponsors. Initially, Russian refugees came to North Portland, where they organized churches. Later, they began to move into East County, where housing was more affordable and living expenses lower than in Portland. Many Russians are very good handymen and handywomen, and have taken up work in automotive repair trades. Construction is another field of work popular with Russian immigrants. Many immigrants come highly educated with applicable skills, while others have enrolled at local community colleges to learn new occupations. An unfortunate fact is that many highly educated immigrants, some arriving as doctors, teachers, or engineers, are not able to transfer or make use of their skills due to language and licensing barriers. Language barriers have created a significant obstacle for many Russian immigrants trying to adapt to their new lives. Language barriers are just one difficulty in adapting to changes. Another difficulty is in finding people to help explain the American way of life. High percentages of homeschooling in immigrant families due to confusion and lack of information about the public school system also hold back integration in society. One local resident, Vadim Riskin, immigrated with his family in the early 1990s. Since his arrival, he has become a leader in the Russian community, assisting immigrants in adapting to their new way of life and finding ways to keep their culture alive. Mr. Riskin sees the obvious solution to adaptation problems in education. Educating the community both through schools, social services, and especially through churches on the importance of becoming a citizen, the importance of voting, the importance of school and volunteering would make a huge difference in the community. Already we can see the influence of our Russian-speaking community. The public library, for instance, now has entire sections devoted to books in foreign languages, including Russian. Bilingual staff is also required at the library. We now have Russian-speaking government workers working for Multnomah County, and Russian and Slavic restaurants dotting the county. The establishment of several churches has also begun to change the landscape of East Multnomah County. While adaptation to American society and culture will make life much easier for immigrant families, maintaining original cultures is also extremely important. Mr. Riskin hopes that as families slowly adapt, they will hang on to their cultural roots, especially their language. He hopes that the existing communities will learn from immigrants while assisting them in adapting. Immigrants bring new ideas and new ways of thinking. We are a better people when we listen, learn, and change, he says. To me, the most beautiful thing about America is not that we're all alike, but that we're all different, and, at the same time, citizens of the same country.